Hi everybody! If you're watching this video, you might have just watched my movie review for Thor. And now I'm going to talk about The Avengers. How amazing was that movie? It was pretty freaking fantastic. Except when Chris Evans puts on his Captain America thing, his chin gets kind of fat. He kind of gets kind of fat looking. Kind of looks a little chubster. But that's whatever. The Avengers stars. Let's name off all the actors in this movie. Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Jeremy Renner. He's the one who plays Hawkeye. Not Hot Guy. Hawkeye. One of my favorite comic book characters. Scarlett Johansson. Samuel L. Jackson. Mark Ruffalo. And Tom Hiddleston. Those are the characters. And they all play their parts 100% perfectly. Iron Man, he's funny as crap. Thor, he's pretty funny. Hawkeye could have had a little bit more screen time. But that's because I'm biased because I like Hawkeye more. And there's one part with Scarlett Johansson where it's just a boob shot. That's all it is. It's just her boobs. That's it. That's whatever. But the movie, I give an 8.7 out of 10. The reason why is because after watching Thor, I realized how the heck did Thor get into the world of the Avengers? Because at the end of Thor, the bridge between all worlds is broken. And in Avengers, he's just there? He's just there? Huh? 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 No. I call bullcrap shenanigans on that soup. So I don't really... But the Avengers had no real big plot holes that I think of. And some parts were really funny. But my favorite character was the Hulk. Not just the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. He is one of the best characters ever. Because I liked how they did the Hulk. Because originally, the Hulk, with Eric Bana, he looked funny. He just was big, green, and dumb looking. Then Edward Norton, I liked his Hulk a little bit better. Because it was a lot more grittier. He was a lot more lean and a little bit taller. And his muscles were a little bit more defined. But he still looked a little funny. But this one, the graphics they use on him are fantastic. They were just really, really good. And he looked amazing. And the best way to describe this movie, as other people have described it, is Black Hawk Down. Because it's like a big war scene. So all this crap's going on. And I really enjoyed it. I've seen it twice now, I believe. And I don't regret it. It's a great movie. And just to explain for everyone who hasn't seen it, there are 2 cutscenes at the end. There's one in showing the next villain for Avengers 2, which will be Thanos. I don't know much about him, but he looks cool. And then there's a cutscene where they eat food at a cafe. And that's about it. Those are the 2 cutscenes. The end of Avengers. But what I am more excited about is for Avengers 2. I want to see some more stuff going on. But I will not say the Avengers is bad. It's not bad in one tiny bit. If you love comic book movies, you will love the Avengers. If you love hot guys, you'll probably love the Avengers. Chris Evans is shirtless? Never. But he's boxing one time. So heads up, ladies. And another thing, I think Mark Ruffalo is probably one of the best Bruce Banners after Edward Norton. Eric Bana was probably the worst one they've ever done. No offense, Eric Bana, you're a great actor. Troy, dude, best movie ever. But him as Bruce Banner just wasn't working for me. Edward Norton did very well. But it's still a little but Mark Ruffalo, I got hopes for you, buddy. Got hopes for my little man. Mark Ruffalo. So yes, Avengers, 8.7 out of 10. The only reason I give it that is because I feel like there could have been a little bit more, I guess? I don't know. Sometimes movies, I just feel like I wish I have seen more. In the Avengers, I wish I would have seen more. But there's one scene. Oh my gosh. It's my favorite scene in the whole movie. It's totally not going to be anyone else's favorite scene. But it's a part where... So, Loki possesses the mind of Hawkeye. Like, right in the beginning. After he kills a couple of guys, he, like, possesses Hawkeye. He tells Hawkeye to pretty much go break into, like, this lab to go get some stuff. You know, to get... I'm trying not to spoil anything, but goes to go get some stuff. And Hawkeye goes... I need an eyeball. He needs an eye scan of the guy who's actually allowed in the lab. So Loki goes to Germany, to the guy, the scientist guy, who has the right eye. And Loki clubs him over the face, flips on the table, and then he takes like this weird scanning thing, shoves it right in his eye, and goes... But you don't see any of this. They do it very trickily because this is a PG-13 movie or something. So he shoves it on his eye, and Loki's like over it, so you don't really see anything. But when you see Hawkeye with the exact same scanner thing against the door panel with the eye scanner, you see the eyes start like forming, meaning Loki's like sucking that guy's eyeball out. But the whole time it's playing like this really cool opera music stuff. I don't know. It's really neat. I love that scene a lot. Loki is by far one of my favorite villains now because I just loved how he's portrayed in the movie, and he's just really, 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 really cool. And the comedy in that movie is off the charts. Oh my god. Hulk and Thor are funny as crap. Crap's not that funny, but they are funnier than that. But yes, Avengers, 8.7 out of 10. The actors are fantastic. There's not one major plot hole in that whole movie. It's almost flawless. I would recommend it for any comic book fan ever. And also recommend it for non-comic book fans. It's a really good action movie too. And like, you know, there's a lot of hot people in it. Just saying. Just saying. So I'm gonna end this video now. I'm trying to keep these videos under 6 minutes now. Except the looper, I went really over the top of it. But now, I'm gonna go. I'm touching my laptop, that's what I'm touching. So yeah, stay tuned for my next movie. Oh my god, I can't wait for my next movie review because it's gonna be very, very, very bad. So yes, stay tuned for the next one.